Okay, so when assessing the feet, the first few things that we're going to do is just look at them. So we're going to first look for inversion versus eversion. So inverting the foot is going to be when the toes are pointed inward, and then eversion are when the toes are pointed outward. And then we're also going to be looking for supination versus pronation. So supination is when you see more of the bottom side of the foot, and pronation is when you're going to see more of that outside of the foot. So we can see here that we're a little bit everted, tiny bit supinated. So now I'm going to assess the durability and the mobility of the bones of the feet. There's 26 bones in each foot. So usually I like to start on the inside. So we have our cuneiforms on the inside, and our navicular, which runs right here, and then our talus. And we're a little bit restricted. So I'm going to use the activator, the clicker here. And I'm going to deliver a few quick adjustments to the bones that are feeling a little restricted. Going out to the cuboid on the outside of the foot.
Oh, did you knock the mirror on yourself? Oh no. Did it fall on you, huh? Yeah, not me, mirror.
Work my way towards the metatarsals, and I'm just going to do a little shimmy with them, just to make sure that the mobility element is good. And then on the underside, I'm feeling for the metatarsal heads to see if any of them have dropped down. So the metatarsal heads are like the bones that touch the ground that are right before the phalanges, your phalanges here.
You know that you're on the correct side? He's on the fun side. And you're trying to get
Good.
to the prison side?
Checking the sesamoid bones, which I like to call the sesame seeds, the two little floating bones that are right by the big toe, or at least they should be. Now I'm kind of just working my knuckles along the arch of the foot. Because as we can see, he has quite a bit of high arches. And then now I'm going to be testing talus on the front side with our heel bone, our calcaneus is what it's called. And the heel at all points should be able to make a figure 8 motion. So I'm going to use both of the heels of my hand, and I'm going to copy that figure 8 motion. And his is pretty good. It's a little restricted on this outside, and it should be able to make a figure 8 in both directions. And then his heel is a little restricted. When I'm trying to tug on it, it should gap a little bit. So I'm going to manually adjust this one, and it already went a little bit. And that's much better. Testing those motions again. Okay, now we'll work on this foot. Same thing. I'm going to start on the inside. It's really restricted on the inside of this one. So this is navicular and a little bit of talus. The cuneiforms. Good. And then the cuboid. Working my way up to the metatarsals. Metatarsal heads. And while I'm here, I'll check those sesame seeds. Good. And now the heel. And this one's a lot more restricted on the outside. So same thing that I did on the other foot. Gonna grab the talus, grab the heel. Probably heard that one. And a slight tug. There we go. And that's the foot.